Alright, we're recording. What's up, guys? I am coming to you today with something absolutely incredible. I've been working hard the past 8 hours at this point. I've been working hard the past 8 hours working on making objects for Open BVE. I've figured out a way how to do it. I've figured out how to do it easily, and it's freaking sweet, man. It's sweet. When it works, it's... I'm really excited. If you can't tell, I'm really excited about this. To show you what I mean, let me just pull this up in Blender first. I think I need to add a material to that, but whatever. I'm not gonna edit this, so forgive me for like the long pauses or whatever, but oh my god, Blender is tanking my performance. Either way, let's see here. There we go. So here's oh, I should definitely save this before I proceed, so I don't lose the work I've been working on. Anyways, so what you're seeing here is an object that is for a South Shore apartment or Dorchester apartment dike. Now, I don't mean the offensive slang in that term. There's literally an Open BVE object in the documentation itself. I will show you right here. As you can see, you can see right here. So I'm not being offensive with that. So just putting that out there real quick. So, anyways, to clear that up, I've been working on this dike right here, and we have this it's a simple apartment that I grabbed off of Sketchfab, or not Sketchfab, a 3D warehouse for SketchUp. That's what it is. I downloaded this. It was like pretty low polygon count. I was able to import it to Blender using a plugin for Windows, so I did that. Then made sure all the materials worked for that. Then converted it to B3D to see if it would work. It ended up working, and then from there I made that into a prop, and now I'm making it into a dike, which included with it I should close this to save my... I'm working off of integrated graphics, by the way, so forgive the frame drops. So, as you can see, we have the ballast on this side. Obviously, when you look at this in-game, when you spawn in, it would be from the right side. So, yeah, you have the ballast on this side. You have the... I should zoom in so people can actually see this. So, you have the ballast right here, which is where the tracks would be. Then you have the wall. And on the other side, I have the brick texture. Obviously, I'm going to scale this down to make it look a bit prettier. We have some lovely grass, and then we have the building right here, which surprisingly the texture scaled properly when I converted it to a B3D. For some reason, other models that I convert from SketchUp to B3D, like the textures didn't scale properly, but that was just weird. They were weird, like Google Earth / Google Maps imports, like of their 3D models. It's really weird. Either way, on this side we have a driveway and some more fence. So this is the key thing about dikes that's different from a wall per se. Is a wall is you can't have multiple walls at once. You can only have so at a certain corner, you can have dot wall 1, or 1:1, which that's wall 1 or category 1. I'm not going to try to explain it. Either way, you can't have two walls at the same time. So I can't have like a grassy knoll with a bunch of trees and an actual wall at the same time. You have to have a wall and then a dike in order to do that. So that's what this is. It is basically going to be a repeating piece of geometry, or piece of land that follows the main track that you ride on. if that makes any sense whatsoever. This may be a bit of a nerdy video for those of you interested, but either way, I'm really interested because I just converted this entire thing to .b3d. And let's take a look at what it looks like. What do you think? It's pretty freaking cool. Yeah, this is loaded up in the object viewer. Currently, right now, I'm loaded on a 9th gen i5. I'm loaded on a 9th gen i5 at whatever gigahertz, and I'm getting steady 200 between 150 and 200 frames per second, which means that this is running absolutely fantastic. Now, obviously, I'm going to tweak it a bit down the road to scale the textures properly and make it look nice, but we're making progress towards an MBTA map, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very excited about this, and I may do a video on this showing you guys the process so you guys can start making your own stuff, because if you can do this as easily as I can, then Open BVE development will be easier than anyone has ever imagined. I mean, this discovery alone has sparked my interest in getting back into BVE development. Anyways, let me bring that back up, OBS. So anyways, I just want to share that with you guys. Hope you enjoyed. I will see you all in the next one. Peace!